welcome back to Trees and Turtles. My name's Imogen. In today's video I'm taking you with me around Monaco. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. So, I arrived in Monaco last night, and today we're going to go around and do the full tour, but the first thing I wanted to show you is the Princess Grace Rose Garden. So a little bit of context. Princess Grace of Monaco was originally known as Grace Kelly, and she was a very famous American actress until she joined the Monaco royal family in her 20s. Now, unfortunately, when she was 52, she had a cerebral hemorrhage while she was driving, and that later caused a car accident which caused her death. And obviously this was very, very early, very untimely, very tragic. So Rose Garden was created to memorialise her, and I've really wanted to come here for a long time because it's really beautiful and it's also a really sad story, but it's gorgeous and very relaxing and very peaceful, and I just wanted to show you. So this is the entrance. There's all sorts of different colours and types of roses over here, and it's kind of the same all the way around. They've got benches at the side. This is a sort of rose canopy, and then they've got a fountain in the middle, so it's all extremely peaceful. And then there's some sort of palm trees over here, and then a little commemoration plaque there. So yeah, I've been here for like an hour and a half, and it's honestly really, really touching. Like it's wonderful how sort of they've just created and maintained this space, which is so beautiful. So yeah, they've got all sorts of different roses. I really like these pale pink ones. I don't know, I just think they're a beautiful colour. But they've also got like more classic red ones over here, so let's take a look. So there's these red ones, and then also over here we've got a little quote, a commemorative plaque dedicated to Grace of Monaco, and a statue as well. So yeah, all in all, a really beautiful space. This is the palace, traditionally home to the Prince of Monaco, and you can see some guards in traditional dress, well, one guard outside. So this was built in the 1100s, just towards the end of the 1100s, and it actually changed hands between a bunch of different ruling families, but it is now the residence of the ruling family of Monaco, and Princess Grace did live here for a while, which is very cool. So you can see it's got like plenty of turrets, and then if you just turn around you can see like the main square, so that's very scenic. But this has been like a really, really cool place to be, because I've just been sat over there and you can just sit in the shade under the trees, and there's like water fountain, there's a water fountain and stuff, and it's very chill, like it's a very chill place. Also over here, over there, we're going to look over there in a minute, but that is Monte Carlo Harbour, where you can see all like the yachts parked and stuff. Also, I will say it was a big climb to get up here. Like the entrance is just over there. That is a big climb, but it was worth it. This is probably one of the best vantage points you're going to get out of Monte Carlo Harbour in the whole of Monaco, because, I mean, obviously you could probably get a pretty good view from over there as well, but that is the literal palace, and there's viewing platforms here and everything. So yeah, down here you can see a lot of very wealthy, very important people keep their yachts, and that's sort of the entrance to the harbour. But then there's sort of like yacht parking all around, and a little bit of road down there as well for access. But yeah, all of these buildings are really important. The casino is over there, and we're going to go visit that in a minute. But yeah, you can see out into the bay from here as well, and there's also along here a sort of side street which also offers pretty good views. So yeah, pretty cool view. And I'm going to stand here for a minute and take it in, because you do not get a view like that every day. Another adorable feature of the palace area is that they have these really cute flower beds just sort of all along the side. They've got bikes for hire as well, but they've got these adorable little flower beds, and there are like sparrows that live in and around, well, among the flower beds and look for food. It's very, very cute. And on the way up to the castle, or down in my case, this is a statue tribute to Prince Rainier III of Monaco. So yeah, there he is. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the Casino of Monte Carlo, so probably one of the most famous buildings, and probably the most famous casino in the world, and it was opened in 1865, and it is owned by a company that the ruling family has like a majority interest in. So basically the ruling family gets to say about what happens with the casino, and if you sort of look at the front door, it says Casino de Monte Carlo, there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but anyway, yeah, there's sculptures out the front, and of course the big fountain. And then the sort of the whole square around here is just like covered in plants, and there's the gardens behind me. So really this is kind of, apart from the castle, this is kind of the centerpiece of Monaco, and like one of the most famous sites in the world. So really, really exciting to just visit and be here. So I'm getting the overnight bus from Nice to Barcelona tonight, but that means I have to travel to Nice first, which means I have to set off like decently soon. So I thought I'd just like kind of wrap up this video and talk a little bit about like my impressions of Monaco and how I felt when I come back here, that kind of thing. So first thing first, yes, I absolutely would come back here. Okay, now I did not know much about Monaco before I visited, except that like a lot of rich people spend time here, but I get why they spend time here, because if I was loaded I would absolutely spend time here because it's really nice. Like the climate is absolutely perfect, it's the perfect temperature, the perfect weather, the like foliage is great. I don't know, look at the vegetation, it looks really pretty. The architecture is great, the history is great. It feels really safe. It's got a little cute little harbour. Like the only downside is that it's really, really hilly, but the city of Monaco has solved that problem by having like a bunch of like public lifts and escalators all over the place, which I've literally not seen anywhere else. So that's not even a downside, that's just like a feature. So in general, I'm very impressed with Monaco and I think it's a great place, but obviously it's like extremely sort of like luxury living vibes. Everybody here is absolutely loaded. So that is actually really interesting, because basically I think Monaco is kind of an experimentative in like, what if you had infinite money and you tried to build a European coastal city? That is Monaco, right? You have infinite money, what are you gonna do? And this is what they did. And honestly, they did pretty well. So I had a really comfortable stay here, and yeah, I would definitely come back. I think it's worth more of a visit. Something else I really liked about the city is that it's very walkable. So obviously it is very hilly, but it's actually not too strenuous because, like I said, there's like lifts and escalators and stuff. So if you don't want to walk too far, you don't actually have to walk too far. And there's also plenty of places to like sit down, relax, chill out, and yeah. And even on like, as a budget traveller, I still found it pretty accessible. Like I got to do everything I wanted to do, and nothing was like super expensive if you don't want it to be. Like I feel like Monaco is a place where you can spend a lot of money if you want to, but like equally you don't have to. Like there's a lot of good stuff you could do for free. So I think it's accessible to basically everyone, which I think is great as well. So yeah, loved Monaco, and we will be going to Barcelona next. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, because you wouldn't want to miss my Barcelona vlog. Obviously it's going to be amazing. Follow me on Instagram and give this video a thumbs up. I will see you in Spain. Bye.